We've all been there. The sleepless nights, the endless what-ifs, the moments where your heart feels so heavy, you wonder if it'll ever stop hurting. Breakups aren't just emotional. They affect your brain, your body, and your entire sense of self. But here's the truth, healing is possible. And today, I'll share the psychology of moving on, the mistakes to avoid, and the exact steps to help you rebuild after heartbreak. Heartbreak isn't just emotional, it's physical, it's neurological. When you go through a breakup, your brain reacts the same way it does to drug withdrawal. The person you loved wasn't just a part of your life, they were wired into your brain. Every hug, every text, every moment of laughter released dopamine, the feel-good chemical that makes you feel happy and secure. Now that they're gone, that dopamine disappears and your brain panics. It craves them like an addict craves a fix. That's why you feel restless, anxious, or even physically sick. That's why no matter how much your mind tells you it's over, your heart keeps asking, but what if? This isn't weakness, this is biology. But the good news? Just like addiction recovery, your brain will rewire itself. It takes time, but the pain you feel now, it's not permanent. Before we talk about healing, let's talk about the biggest mistakes that keep people stuck in pain. You think, maybe we can stay friends. Maybe they'll realize they miss me. Maybe if I just check in, it won't hurt as much. But the truth, every text, every call, every moment of interaction resets your healing process. It's like ripping off a bandage before the wound is fully closed. No contact isn't about being cruel, it's about protecting yourself. If they truly cared, they wouldn't need you to stay in their life to know your worth. Going out, meeting new people, filling the void with temporary highs. At first, it feels like it's working, but eventually the silence catches up to you. The unresolved pain still lingers beneath the surface. Healing doesn't happen when you run away from the pain. It happens when you face it, process it, and come out stronger. The mind loves to look for closure. It replays every conversation, every argument, every red flag you missed. Did I push them away? Was I not enough? Should I have tried harder? But let me tell you something. You are not the only reason this relationship ended. It takes two people to make a relationship work and two people to make it fall apart. Instead of focusing on what you did wrong, shift your focus to what you learned. Here are the 5 steps to truly move on. Step 1. Accept that healing takes time. Right now, you want the pain to stop. You want to wake up and feel okay again. And I promise you, that day will come. But healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel fine. Other days you'll break down out of nowhere. That's normal. Be patient with yourself. Progress isn't about never feeling pain again. It's about learning how to handle it without letting it consume you. Step 2. Remove triggers that keep you stuck. This means unfollowing them, muting their stories, deleting old messages. Not because you dislike or even hate them, but because you love yourself more. Every time you see their name pop up, it pulls you back into the past. You have the permission to let go. Step 3. Shift the focus back to you. Breakups make us feel like we lost a part of ourselves. But the truth is, you didn't lose you. And if you are watching this, I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're here. So this is your chance to rediscover who you are outside of that relationship. Pick up a new hobby, travel, start journaling, set fitness goals, get that gym buddy. And the best way to move forward is to build a life you're excited about. Step 4. Journal and reflect. Don't overthink. Writing helps untangle the mess in your head. But instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what did this teach me about love, relationships, and what I truly want? This mindset shift turns pain into growth. Step 5. Surround yourself with support. You don't have to do this alone. Lean on friends. Join a support group. Talk to a therapist. Healing happens with connections. If this video helped, I won't ask you to hit the like button or even subscribe, but please share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And tell me in the comments, what's the hardest part of moving on for you? At the end of the day, we are all here to support each other.